Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of our Tea Time podcast. I'm your host, Shay Stone.
And your co-host, Ari.
And today we thought it would be cool if we talked a little bit about our background, upbringing, and life, music life, you know what I mean? The journey, where it all started, because it's kind of funny. Ari here is just roasting it, and then we laughed and also kind of cried and died on the inside.
Yeah, it's like something I think we do with a lot of things, not just with in this area. This is not the first time we've done things like this.
Yeah. um, yeah, that's true. Like, okay. So she always loved to sing, okay? And I can't sing, unfortunately. I wish, oh my goodness, but I just can't. It's not there. But I'm good at everything else, okay? So, which works out in this duo. But yeah, I've always liked making music. I remember this is how I kind of first started sound engineering. Um, my dad had a studio, and he he made this like rock song that I don't even know. It had something another country's music in it, like mixed in one. I was like, what is that? And so like I was listening to it, I was like, Dad, this needs some work, man. I don't know what you're trying to get with this. You know, he's like, I'm just trying something different. And then I went in the studio not even knowing what I'm doing. And like I kind of just messed around with things and then fixed it. And it sounded great after. I was like, well, this is actually kind of fun, you know? Then I managed to write some lyrics to it, which is not my strong suit either. I can help tweak lyrics, which I normally, help you with.
I
But
can think
just
of a
sitting
lyric
there,
right now.
I know, like just sitting there, I cannot. I don't know why. I just can't. But that one I did or whatever, because I was just like, I guess, in the mood. um, and I was like, okay, what would go good with this melody going on? Yeah, we whipped something up. Yeah, it was super fun. Then um, high school comes around, and all of a sudden, I'm like, there's a group of dudes who always made like beats or whatever. I was like, let me listen to your stuff, and they would show me their stuff, and it was pretty good, And, I was like, dang, since there's a whole group at this school that are doing this, maybe I should join in with them. So I started making my own, found my own platforms that I really liked, and just learned from there, self taught myself with my dad as well. It was a big part too. But yeah, and I started making my own, and it was super sad, but I showed this group of kids one of my beats, and they said it was really good, but they said I couldn't do it with them because I'm a female. And I was like,
That's
"Are you
kidding me.
fucking kidding me?" Yeah, so they were just like super fucking sexist. Like, fuck you guys.
Well, that was like the whole town, redneck city here up in this hole. You
Yeah,
already
like that.
know.
Yeah, it was horrible, but it's fine because I was like, you know what? This is motivation right here. Like I've already had to do with that so many times. Because like in speech and debate, I did HI was my favorite event, like comedy and stuff. I was super good at it, and I got put in a room to compete with all boys, and they all stood out there, and I walk up and they go, "Oh, the only female or whatever. Good luck. Like girls aren't funny." I was like, "What the? Like this is so rude." And I just went up there and I was like, okay, I'll show you what I got. Everyone laughed. And then, yeah, it turns out I was the one that broke to finals. They did not. So,
Yeah, I remember when you would practice with me and
yeah, that
stuff.
was awesome. Yeah, that was awesome. So, that was a good, like, boss bitch moment. But, yeah, so I decided to do the same with my fucking beats. um, and shit like that. But yeah, and then as I got better with making them, everyone was like, "These are great. Like these are better than theirs," or like but I still had that same group trying to like put me down in a way, like, "Oh, you can't," like this guy here, he's actually taking classes for this stuff, like musical comprehension and like I don't know, just some stupid
Man,
stuff.
the fuck? You can
Like
literally like get any information you want from the internet. You can learn anything.
I
Like,
know,
the fuck do you mean?
but that's the thing. I didn't do what that kid did. I learned it on my own. I sat there and I learned every instrument. I learned every plugin, and I would hear what it would do to the music. I'm like, okay, so this fixes that, this does that, and my brain just put it together. I didn't have to sit down and be like, what's this one do? Oh, this plugin is for blah blah. No, I learned it by myself. I'm a visual learner, so that's just how I did it. Yeah, it worked out. So yeah, that's my little thing. And then I wanted a MacBook so bad at the time when I was in middle school, and I finally saved up a little bit of money and got one. It was a really old one, but hey, it was something. It worked, so I was happy. And I was showing off because I was so happy I like bought my own thing. And then I remember we were in your bedroom. It was funny because it was like a basement bedroom. It was like, hey, I could bring over my new MacBook.
No, I can still remember it. It was like off-white. It was kind of like cloudy looking. I still see that. Oh,
yeah, that's
love it.
sometimes. Yeah, I think it was like a 2012 one too or something. 2013. Yeah, 2013.
Get that money.
And you remember my plug? We had hella issues with my charger. Every time the charger was off of it, it would die.
Dude, it was so bad.
Yeah, it was horrible. But yeah, I said, hey, since you're good at singing and stuff, like, can I make your music for you? And you're like, hell yeah. So I forgot which track we ever started. It was just something. I wonder if we still have it in the vault. But I made you a track, and I think we had like headphones that we plugged in and just sung on it. Yeah.
I don't think it was the diss track. I hope to God we never sent that to anybody.
Wait, I think it was.
Oh, no.
People are like, what is this diss track about? If you guys did not watch our previous episode about spilling our personal drama and tea in our lives, go watch it and you'll understand about the diss track. People are gonna be like, release the diss track lyrics.
Like, poop on loop, head ass, like dead ass. That's what every time I like think of that, that's what I think. And then it goes back to you being Nicki Minaj and me being Ariana Grande. And, what was it?
Because I can't.
God, it wasn't Bang Bang. It was Side to Side or something.
Yes, because I
That
told
was
her,
so funny.
I said, girl, I cannot sing. I was like, you can. I was like, but you want to know what I can do? You said what?
You
I
said,
said,
yo, let's go. I was like, oh God.
I said, I can fucking spit some bars.
You said poop on a loop, and I was dead.
Oh no, I got y'all. Gotta poop in a loop, chicken hoop, coop you doop.
Dude, that's dead ass what that was. Chicken coop. Swear to God.
No, it was. It literally was. Oh my gosh, what is my life? That's gonna go down in history. But yeah, that's how it started. And ever since we took it more seriously, and yeah, we just found out we worked very well together. You come up with freaking awesome lyrics. I don't know how, it's crazy. I'll come up with a track, and then we put it together, and boom, there it goes. A lot of your tracks, we've actually like did it in one freaking take. You remember that?
Yeah, like, come on. I am a professional, bitch. I'm just kidding. No, no. But
The confidence.
I can get things done when I want to, okay?
Yeah.
I can.
Which is super hard to do, is to get stuff in one take. now we're more professional and stuff like that. Since you're definitely getting in the forefront here in the industry, um, we've definitely been working a lot more harder on the music, like with vocal chomping, which every artist does, but more, in the studio, like getting it to come together perfectly. Because some days I probably get on your nerves because you know me, I am a perfectionist. And if something is bothering me, like I will delete the whole thing, and because I get stressed out. I'm like, no, this is not how I want it, and then I have to scrap it or just start over. And I know some days that could be a little hard to work with because I'm like, hey, this is not right. We got to do this again. No, it's still not right. You know what I mean? And then I kind of like doubt some things here and there. And then some things I'm like, yes, that's it.
Yeah.
But I mean that's a good thing because it means like you're wanting the best. You can give this
We the best
100%.
music. Head ass.
Exactly. But some days it can be a little stressful. Yeah. Um, yeah, I kind of started with that. We were directioners.
Oh God. Don't even get me
We
started.
wanted to be like that.
Yes.
Started with a dream. And
It
now,
really did.
yeah, started with that. And, I think a lot of people can relate to this. You listen to a song you really like in your headphones. You look out the window and you are in a music video. That is what started. And don't get me started on freaking Video Maker. I don't know what it was called, Video Star. You remember?
I can't remember.
You don't remember Video Star? It's the music
Yeah,
making
I can't
thing.
remember what it was called, but I know what you're talking about. But I literally loved filming everybody else but myself because I used to think I was hella ugly because, my mom was not the best mom because she was a bitch. Because she put those thoughts into my head. So I never really like filmed myself. So it was everybody else. So I was kind of a vlogger back then, you know what I'm saying?
I realized that because anywhere we went, you would hold your phone like this, like on Snapchat, like just hold the button down, and you just be like,
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
I always, ah, sorry, I'm too hyped over here. I always loved when you did that.
I used
I
to
don't know.
film everything it's not like it's kind of like that thing where it's like the best moments are when the cameras aren't on and I was like, well, I gotta catch everything, bitch.
Yes,
I'm like, and
you
like
have like hundreds of hours of footage.
that shit's gone now.
Aw,
I've been through
dang it.
so many phones.
Yeah, I always loved it. I thought it was cool. I'd be like, oh yeah, we filming hell
Yeah,
yeah. Because you
and
know me.
sometimes I'd be like, what the fuck is this?
Because you know me, I always have my camera around, like, hey yo, let's film a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Like just something,
Hmm.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good. We're gonna
Good
need
old
to see.
days. Not really, but not for me, but when we were together, good
Yeah,
old days.
we're going to need for you to film your whole Super Bowl trip.
Well, that's why I have hopefully a designated person coming with me, unless Christian does.
Kristen,
Hopefully Christian does.
if not, Disc Check will hook you up.
Yeah, and then
But
I'll
if
go
you're watching
party.
this, you the man.
Yes, I don't know you, but I would like to. I'm just kidding. But hey, I will. I'll talk to you. Don't watch this and think I'm weird because I
Don't
just say
watch
awkward
this.
shit
I'm
sometimes.
out. Um,
I have no media training, as you can tell.
we got you.
It don't even matter. I'm still gonna be
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah. Nothing's gonna work.
No,
No.
not even if I have a script.
Yourself,
We
man.
already knew. We already knew what was happening.
I think
So
people don't want the whole, you know, oh, my PR person told me to say this, so yeah, I'm saying this, like, you know what I mean, type thing.
I wouldn't even be able to remember that shit if they told
Yeah,
me.
I know. I
So
think
I'm not
people
very
are
good at
starting
remembering.
to want real, like, realness, like it comes from you,
Oh well.
exactly how you think and feel about it.
Well, that's all they're gonna get, unfortunately, because I'm Sagittarius. I'm brutally honest 24/7.
Yeah.
It's so bad. I don't even think before I speak.
Which people need that these days in this world of a snowflake. So people don't want to hear it. Yeah. So yeah, we talked about how it started. Super Bowl guys. So Ari here has a podcast. Let's see, people will probably be watching this Friday. So if you're watching this Friday, she had a podcast yesterday with Troy, Blast, Implosion. So yeah, watch that. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Basically, he's interviewing her, so that's gonna be good. Yeah, and then she has another podcast coming in about late February with Zeneb. And yeah, that's gonna be good too. So she got a lot of podcasts coming up. Not only that, she's performing across the Super Bowl on Super Bowl day. So that's really exciting. She's going to be performing her hit single "Dumb," which is so good. You guys got to stream it. I'm always listening to it, and it's always stuck in my head. Like today, I was literally singing it all day. It's just so good. So yeah, my other favorite, you guys could check out Again or The Game. They're pretty lit. So, but yeah, and not only that, she was. Let's see, your breakout year. We broke out with you. What was it? 2021.
22.
About last year. Not last year. It was 2022. Yeah, about 2022.
Yeah, I think it was 2022.
Yeah. So we broke you out in the music scene 2022. In that same year, you were nominated for multiple awards in ISSA, which is amazing because ISSA is the biggest independent artist platform in the world. And every year it just keeps getting more prestigious, more excellent, and up there. You know what I mean? So that was an awesome thing. And not only that, last year as well, and this year we're going in for nominations too because we've been working really hard for her new upcoming album called Just Kids. The cover artwork, I made it. It's fire.
Oh yeah, you already know.
We'll give you guys a sneak peek when that gets closer. But yeah, it's really good. Do you want to tell them a little bit more about it?
Basically, we were just kids at one point. I'm 23. What do you mean? I mean, I really didn't have that much of, a decent childhood, but I had some. But you know what I'm saying. We were just kids at one point. So this is basically about growing up and changing. And I guess like every one of my songs is kind of different, but also the same. The reason why they're all technically the same is because they're all about a life experience, they're all real. I don't necessarily take anything from anybody else's experience except for in this EP I am basing this around like sort of like 80s vibe, Back to the Future and Stranger Things and shit like that. You know what
We
I'm
love it.
saying?
Yep, we're obsessed.
Aliens, because I'm a holographic girl, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's my brand, gang gang, so you already know. That's basically growing up,
I
changing,
love it.
just kids. Because I was a kid
Yes.
at one point.
Yeah,
Thank God I'm
no,
not anymore, because
growing
I do
up.
not want to be controlled.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's not the point.
That is beautiful. I love that. I'm excited, guys. it's sounding really good. It's coming together. We're working our asses off. Like, I am not even kidding. This is the most work we've put into something. One of the tracks we've just had it's been there for a year now.
Yeah, I guess. Like, I was just like, that shit looks expensive as a mofo. Anyways,
Yeah.
that's not the point. It's hard. Like, okay,
Yeah,
first off, I've always wanted to do this since I was born, basically. And when I was able to comprehend singing when American Idol and I was like in diapers and shit, I would sing for my grandparents and they would tell me I'm going to Hollywood. And if they told me I wasn't, I'd cry, whatever, regular stuff. So I've always wanted to do this. And I never realized how hard it was. And I was like, oh, it's just like karaoke. No, the fuck it's not. No, it's not. Okay, it's very hard. And I was just like, but I gotta do it because I don't want to do anything else for the rest of my life. Like, I don't want to be flipping burgers like I was
no.
2 years ago in a
That was
motherfucking,
misery.
like, no thanks. I worked there for 2 years, literally almost every single day. And I could have been working on my music, but no, I was getting that money, wrecking them cars, and paying for a ghetto apartment. So, anyways, I'm living it up now. So, I'm getting ready to go.
Hell yeah, you are.
Got things to do. Got to get this done because it's been sitting here for a minute.
It has been, but we're getting it together.
Technically, we kind of work faster than other artists do, but then again, they have more things to do and we're just starting out. But the reason why I say that is because usually they put out an album or like a single or two like every 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Because Ariana, even though she did Wicked, she usually does like every 2-3 years, something like that.
Yeah.
So, and we've done like a lot. Like, I don't know how many we have, like maybe 7, 8. I don't know.
Man, we had your EP. And then we've just pushed out basically singles ever since the EP.
It's so bad because, like, okay, so in the BeatStars, I have folders. And that every time I see a beat, I'm like, girl, we gotta get this one. And I'm like, I already got lyrics written for it and everything. So I got I already got like 5 albums ready for like the next couple years. So I just need the money. I just need money, ho. I don't even care.
So stream her music, please.
I just need the funds. I'm
Follow her on TikTok. Yeah, for real. We have a guy on there that's really fire. And he likes to give us some deals sometimes as well, which is great. Just because we've got a lot from him. If I'm not making the track, or if she's not making a track, which you've made about 1 or 2 of yours. They're pretty good, and I'm glad you're getting into that and learning how to do that as well, because it is hard to make a freaking track. And get all your instruments together, make it flow. You got to have your verses, your chorus, your bridge in there, and you have to put it in the key that you want your voice to be with. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that you saw me making all these tracks and was like, I'm going to make one. And you made one of yours and wrote your lyrics there. Thanks. That was great. So yeah, it's basically, how people say one-woman band? This is a 2-woman band right here. We do all of our stuff together. A lot of people are like, you can't work with your significant other, or you can't work with your friend. You know what I mean? Because things can happen. No, we can. We've proved everyone wrong. We know how to separate a friendship with professionalism, and we have never argued ever And
You
anytime we
want to know
have
what's funny
what?
about that? Okay, you know how we talked about zodiac signs?
Yeah,
Okay, so there's been like things on my For You page popping up. It was like uh the most compatible, and it was like Sagittarius and Libra. I said, no wonder we are such good friends. We are
I love
besties.
that. I knew you were probably gonna say something. That's awesome.
Like, that's why we don't fight, bro.
No,
Like,
we've
what do you
never.
mean?
And we've been 4 years out of high school. Yeah, we graduated 2019, and we've been friends since literally sixth grade.
And if we
So
like have differences, we're like, well, that's my opinion. Anyways,
yeah, we
we're
are
such good.
so respectful towards each other. Like, and I think it works out because we both can see both sides of everything too. Like if I say something you don't really agree with, you still try to put yourself in my shoes and see that side. And I always do the same with you. And that is how any friendship in this world should be going, or anyone who's different from you, like you should try to do for them. You know what I mean? And it's just healthy. None of that toxic bullshit's in here. And it's just great positive vibes. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's great. I wouldn't trade it for anything. um, yeah, it's fantastic. We work together, phenomenal. It's amazing while we get done. um,
Yeah, I mean, we're weird, but like, I think we're pretty awesome, you know?
yeah, we're awesome. um, but yeah, with that being said, not only ISSA this year as well, you'll be nominated for. We also found out because I got you nominated for the Red Carpet Awards in the Netherlands last year, and we were waiting it back till the new year now to hear who was the official nominees for that. And you came back, and you are a official Red Carpet nominee in 3 different categories, which is awesome. So congrats on that. I was so excited to get that back. I was like, yes, my girl. I was looking for your name. it was a list. They gave us the list. I was like, please.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
you were on there. I was like, hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, and then now we're shooting for the Josie Music Awards this year. If you guys don't know what Josie is, it's really prestigious. They have it at the Grand Ole Opry House in Nashville, Tennessee, every single year. They have ties with Dolly Parton's family, which is great. So that's a pretty cool thing we're shooting for as well. I know one of my dad's friends. He actually played for us at a little restaurant. It was like a Mexican restaurant. His like performing at or whatever. His name's Ethan Vinsel. He just won an award there in Josie last year. Yeah, about I think same time as ISSA, like about October. So that was really cool for him. Hopefully I can get you guys to collab sometime. That'd be cool. He has a
Hey, you never
fan
know.
base. He has a cool fan base. They're awesome. And another awesome thing is you're having a single come out this summer with Dimitri, a Grammy nominated artist who does electronic dance music. Poison.
I literally every time I love you, Demetrius, but that's my fave.
Yes,
That's why it's
you're
so
obsessed.
popular. That's why you got a Grammy nomination. Love is poison. Love you.
Dude, I saw your face already. As soon as I said Dimitri, you were like,
You
poison.
already know what I'm thinking about. Hey, dude, listen. Okay, I got this fortune cookie. I got a fortune in the cookie.
Oh,
Okay, this is what it
are we
says.
reading it?
No, remember that day that I told you that I opened 2 because I was like, well, I'm
Oh
compelled because it's
yeah.
already on the couch and I left it there for like 2 fucking days. So it says you will. I'm sorry, that's not the right one. Um, international travel is in your future. Maybe I'm going to Greece. Maybe we won't have to do an AI super tour video. I love you. You're my fave. But like,
We want the realness.
why are you flying?
That would be
Anyways,
awesome. Hey,
Like,
the Red Carpet
let's
Awards
go
are not.
skydiving. I'm just kidding. I would shit myself.
Yeah,
I would
low
probably,
key kind of scary because the
dude,
parachute.
my piercings would fall out.
You're worried
Not,
about your
I'm scared.
piercings from
I don't
skydiving.
care about anything else. I was worried
Just
about
piercing.
taking out my piercings when I had to get like my
Oh,
face laser.
yeah.
I was like, do I have to take this out? No. Okay. I don't care about anything else.
It's just that.
As long as I don't have to get them pierced ever again.
True.
Don't care. Shit hurting.
Yeah. That'd be dope going to Greece for Dimitri.
Or like the
Um,
Netherlands. I mean, hey, maybe
you are a nominee.
money. Take me. I need the money though. Like, give me a ticket for free. I'm just kidding.
Says
Like,
the rich one.
make me an ambassador. I'm just kidding. Make me an ambassador, okay? I have that status. I'm just kidding. I'm not that cool. I just have
Alright.
tattoos that people probably wouldn't approve of.
Yeah.
Crybaby and a diamond on my ass? I don't think so.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Damn. Well, there's that. Well,
Anyway.
you guys, we are at 30-minute mark. So you know what that means. Introducing our Blast Artist Spotlight for this week. Check them out. We hope you enjoy. All right, so we hope you enjoyed that Blast Artist of the Week, and please go check out the music on any platform where you get your music from. But moving on here, so a while back, I had dinner I think it was I had dinner at Longhorn with Silk Cozart. If you don't know who that is, he played in the classic White Men Can't Jump, right next with Tom Cruise, biggest actor in the world. And this guy is awesome. He's like full-blooded, like Indian. He is hilarious, but great guy all around. Just friends with everyone, you know. He told me some crazy stories, but about Nicolas Cage, actually. I'm not gonna get in that. I just thought it was funny, but a lot I didn't know about him. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, he does acting classes now since he still does some acting stuff here and there. He actually had his own movie he invested in, wrote, directed, starred in it, did the whole freaking thing himself. And it was actually a Native American movie called Inherit the Land. So yeah, you guys can watch that whenever. Yeah, he's a one-man band, I'll tell you that. Yeah, he does acting classes and stuff like that. So we're having Ari here, and a few of my other artists are partnered with him. Star Power is to give our people phenomenal acting classes, and not only that, he can provide industry advice, or you can't get from anyone else, you know, because he's the real deal. He played with Mel Gibson, Tom Cruise, all of them big names, you know. So it is very good to have him, and you know he's awesome. And you know, if you're watching this, thank you so much for everything that you do. You're an awesome person. Super talented at everything. So yeah, we thank you. But yeah, moving on from that, we also were wanting to start a Star Power competition, okay? And this is my rant. I'm going to go on for a minute, so bear with me.
You're good.
So I have been seeing a problem with independent artists that I want to solve, okay? And the best business that you can have is solving a market gap for people, you know, and making things easier. There are some of these, not to bash on them, you know, like completely. They're doing something great, you know. They're trying to give a platform for artists, you know, to get their name out there, make them feel like, hey, you won this, you know, here's a trophy or something, you know what I mean? And make them, you know, feel great about the thing, you know. If they can't like get into something big like the Grammys, like, you know what I mean, they're still getting somewhere, you know. So I'm not hating on that, I'm just the fact that they're kind of unorganized and all over the place, like people are like, and you know me, I'm very organized. So, like with your stuff, with my artists, I have files, calendars, everything's labeled, everything's marked. I know what I'm doing at every single moment with all of them, um, and we get it done. But man, these little small award show thingies are so unorganized. It's like just sloppy. It's not done right. Just, I don't know. There's something, and the websites don't look professional. There's a lot that's wrong with them, and that's why they're not gaining traction. Some trophies don't look good.
Sorry.
Yeah, not naming anyone or whatever, but
And like some of the voting things are super confusing.
yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
just,
I don't want to take all my time to be doing extra shit when I can just click a button and submit and be done.
yeah,
I mean, I
it's
want
like,
to vote for myself, but dear God, how many things do I have to put in? Vote for
yeah,
myself.
there's a lot of issues, and I'm glad I'm not the only one seeing them. So I wanted to make something that is actually legit, okay? Not only would, like, I want people to send in their demos, their audition tapes, stuff like that. And we have me, you, and Bit a Dreamer judge them, with my dad as well, because he the man. Yeah, we judge them. We see who wants to go through the top 3 rounds, and we kind of like, let's say we start with a pool of like 100, we drop it down to 50, drop it down to the top 30, second round, and third round could be like top 10. And then we could do public voting, like a top 3 type thing. And then we only get one winner, like for the whole thing. I would make the voting process slick, easy. Everything would be organized. You would know exactly what's happening at what time, at what day, at what hour. um, the website would look phenomenal. The trophy would look so badass that everyone would want this thing. And yeah, I hear a lot of things that like don't trust, things that ask for money. Like for example, a big thing is never pay a talent agency money. Like, because I know there's one in like Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm not gonna name them. I mean, people watching this probably know who they are. I was actually involved with them or whatever, but they wanted me to pay. They said I did a runway walk for them, and they said, "Oh, you got number 7 out of like a top 10." I was like, "Oh, super excited. I'm gonna start a modeling career." And they're like, "All right, now you got to pay us $3,000." You never pay them. They should invest in you. They should pay you that much. You know what I mean? But that's not what this is. This is a competition. There's a lot out there, and for me to even be able to give someone a trophy, I have to charge like some sort of an entry fee so I can afford to give back out to like a winner or something. You know what I mean? Kind of how like, I know I talk about them a lot. They're just awesome. But Burke and Reckless Spin, they just did their haunted house and they did it right. They're like, hey, we're going to give the winner like a prize, a cash prize, like $10,000. They said, but we can't just give $10,000 out without, getting money somehow. So they sold t-shirts, and they sold all their t-shirts, got the money, and gave it to the winner like they said they would. So I am saying that right now. Charging entry fees, they'll probably be like $25 entry fee. But that will go towards, the winner, the trophies, you know what I mean? I don't know. There's a lot I need to figure out with it though. But I think it'll be a good thing. And not only that, there's a lot of perks for the winners I'm getting right now. I just got partnership with another big records. You go, Mark. ISSA, TMZ, even, like an appearance deal that we do with you. They can get as well. You know what I mean? I can hook them up. There's just a lot I have for the winner right now that I think everyone would like to try to compete for. Let's just say that. Yeah, I don't know. I still have a lot of planning to do with it, me and you both. And then hopefully we'll get it sometime this year. And if we can't get to it this year, then we always have next year. We have enough. We always have enough time. No need to rush things because I want to do it right.
Yep.
Yeah. And maybe we could. Yeah. Maybe we could do like a monthly thing, or like every 3 months or something. Like vote for your pop artist of the month. Like I don't know, and then give them like a record thing, like a record plate. Like I don't know, something cool. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there.
Yeah, that'd be something, or like yeah, something like a voting thing, or like an Instagram post be like, this is who you voted to be your artist of the month, this is who got the most streams or the most votes, or who, whatever, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe a
Yeah.
shout out, if it's not an actual physical thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once in a while we could do that from like the Star Power, account or something on Instagram, something like that.
Yeah. Someone can go
Once
with
we
that.
start getting more, I don't know,
Traction.
yeah, shit like that.
Which we don't care about. Well, Star Power at least doesn't care about followers for itself. We care about our artists more. We
Yeah,
want
that's what I
to.
mean. Like, yeah, posting the artists and stuff. Once we get more artists and things like that, we could always have like a shout out. Like, how Capitol Records and things like that do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Capitol will be doing that a lot. We do that a lot. Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah, I don't know. We'll be cooking up something behind the scenes, and hopefully you guys will hear about something coming out about it. And yeah, if you know anyone that likes to sing or wants a career in that field, throw them our way. Have them compete, or just have them send us, a DM on Instagram, Facebook, Star Power Records. Send your demos, guys. I'm looking for people. Me and my dad are always looking for people. And we can do a lot, Like I said, I got Ari here on TMZ every freaking month, which that's a whole platform of like 7 million people. And then, now we got freaking big connections going. Like Disc Check is coming. Grammy nominated artists. Now I have Grammy ties, where I could get you in that. We're moving along. And we launched you like what, 2022?
My vision board's coming along. It's
Yeah,
working.
I love it. It looks so good.
Always believe in yourself.
Hell yeah.
That's Grammys up there, baby. Always believe in yourself. I'm already making a song with Grammy nominated artists. Fuck do you mean?
You are.
Grammys up in there. You already know what's up.
What's up?
You already know. Money? Yeah, be for real. Like, spirituality? Already got that. Okay, we're already down that path. We already got that.
It off.
February 11th, bitch. Catch me there. Catch me inside. How about that? Okay. Catch me inside. How about that?
Yep, buy tickets to hotradio.com.
Or I could just give you one.
Yeah. Yeah, we got some tickets to give. Dude, we should give a giveaway.
Do it because I have like
there you go.
1 or 2 people literally coming to watch me. So like, be my friend.
We need supporters, dude. Let's do a giveaway. Okay, that's the whole thing, guys. So
I could be like one of those ladies at Vegas, like just go on the strip like they do, like and just hand out cards.
You could do that too.
I could just like print them off and like be like, hey, here you go, have this QR code.
I think a giveaway would be cooler. You got me. All right, guys. Well, let's wrap it up here. Yeah, that was a little bit about us and kind of how we work. Yeah, how we live life. That's great. Yeah, like I said, you can watch a new episode every Friday at 6 p.m. of our podcast. Don't forget to watch her special guest podcast coming up as well. Yeah, and just stay tuned to see what we're thinking about doing with our Star Power competition.
I always be out somewhere, so you can always find me.
Yep.
I'll be doing stuff. So,
All right, guys. Well, that was our podcast today. Thanks for tuning in. I'm your host, Shay Stone.
I'm your co-host Ari,
Yep, and have a great night.
and I'm going to bed. I don't care if he keeps that in or not.
Not ending.
Good for me. I need to charge my phone. You left me. I'm just kidding. Oh my god. I want to go. Oh, somebody turn this off. How do I don't know what to do. How do you stop this? Stop cam? Stop cam.